Hey, what's up, y'all? It's YORO, and I'm watching more Sarazanmai. Episode 2, I want to connect, but I want to take. So I don't think I read out the full name of last episode. I want to connect, but I want to lie. It's a very interesting one as well. But yeah, this show is weird as hell. Super bizarre, crazy, a lot of butt stuff for some reason. I don't know. Very uncomfortable in that sense as well. The whole Kappa turning process was like just constant, like, what am I watching? And probably easily the weirdest thing I've ever seen in anime in one episode. Just like so much, so exaggerated and out there and crazy, tying in this mythos of kappas and what they do within like these very personal things that we got with Kazu. And that's what we're left with, you know and again, not going to pretend I fully understand, because I don't understand. But from what I've got so far, I'm interested, and I definitely feel compelled to learn more about Kazu, more context about these selfies we learned he was sending, dressing up as the idol we see on TV who gives out, the fortunes, and why he was carrying the box around. We learned in the box was clothes that resembled hers, or I guess it was hers, basically a cosplay. The wig and the makeup and everything. We saw that whole thing, and he was taking selfies to send, I assume, to Haru Kappa. The name he said at the end. It's funny, Kappa being a part of it. I wonder if that's like a nickname or something. But it switched to a scene of a small child, what looked like a little sister, and I guess sending those selfies of himself dressed up as the idol, and that's really sweet, but it was his secret, that was his thing that got revealed, to the other two as well. Very personal, just exposed like that, very embarrassing. And shout out to his friend, for standing up for him and being like, this doesn't change anything, of course, with our friendship, and even standing up to the other kid. But of course, Kazu, even so, was still rightfully frustrated. It's like, I didn't ask for anyone to understand, he just wanted to have his secret and to feel that connection with Haru Kappa, as we learned. That he was talking about the whole episode, this connection that he can't lose, that he needs to maintain, because he doesn't want it to happen again, for a connection to be lost. So maybe he's lost someone before, maybe it was their parents. I'm heavily assuming that they are siblings. But I don't know, just need more context. I want to learn more about that and more about him. And I guess maybe how he copes with this being shared, amongst friends. And moving forward, what we probably will learn about them as they continue, if they continue to fight the zombie kappas. I don't know if they're gonna transform again. I assume they will, considering how much it's in the opening, and this is just what they're doing, I guess. But I also did like a musical number last time during that fight. That was interesting. I was like, oh, this is like a musical anime kinda as well. Interesting. I don't think I talked about that at the end of last time, because there was a lot to fucking talk about. There's that, learning about Sarazanmai as a concept, the connection between mind and soul, that ritual they instinctively did together, the Sarazanmai, that connection to, I guess, I can't say exactly what they did with the desire or the extraction that they did as kappas. Yes, that was me pulling from the zombie kappa's ass and doing Sarazanmai so Kepi could, I guess, integrate it, or whatever word he said, assimilate it. Yeah, that's what he said. And here we are. And that secret is out. Kazu's secret is out. And we saw the two cops from the opening at the end. They were either like interrogating someone in a fursuit or an actual animal. There's a box of kittens. Either way, they did a desire extraction. And apparently there's more stuff like that going on, and from those cops as well. I don't know how common this is in this world, but apparently this is stuff that happens, as we can see. So, and of course, all the finer, things within that ridiculousness, like what it says about these things, about, I guess, society, about us as individuals, and being connected and everything like that. I'm not smart enough to, what's it called? I can't even think of the word, discuss these things, but I'm going to continue to do my best to watch the show, to like take in what it gives me and learn about the characters and be more confused and weirded out and everything that comes with that, which I'm sure is very intentional. I'd imagine. But it's again, yeah, probably part of the point of what it's trying to say. So yeah, that's it. Ready to keep going? Let's go. Beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. The transition they do is interesting. I messed up, he says. Poor Kazu. Something nice. Oh, I never looked up what keto meant. I'll do that after this, if I remember. Oh. What this be? Oh my. Hope? The gift of hope? What is this? Any wish, the dish of hope. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Bro. Bro. A year's supply of cucumber rolls? Really? Oh, I guess that's technically a year's supply. I was wondering if this is going to be like a genie type deal. And just immediately, goddamn. Oh. Okay, they're going to continue to do this, I guess. Oh, so long as if you have wishes, so they'll continue to get wishes? That's crazy. Wow. A dish that grants your wishes, yeah. That was very genie-like. I don't know. Nyantaro. Haruka. His brother, Haruka. Aw, see, they message each other as... Wow. So Kazu sends it as Sara, and Harukappa is Haruka's account. Aw, that's so sweet. Like he's messaging the idol. That's, yep. Got it. A dish of hope for Haruka. There's the connection. But, I'm scared of these wishes because, yes, that was a year's supply of it. But yeah, that's very genie-like, You don't know how exactly your wish is going to be granted. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be monkey's paw wishes. That would be horrible. But I don't know. If they word it very poorly, it may be something like that. This makes me very curious about Kappa lore. Do Kappas grant wishes? I actually don't know anything about Kappas other than that it was an emote on Twitch. That was my experience before this, but very cool. Those cops again. Love. So I'm paying attention to the symbols too, because before there was I forget the other word they said, whether it was obsession, but it was like, but then they showed love, and I think it was that symbol, and I guess that's Kazu. Maybe it was the idol herself, but the pose and everything. All right, so I dig the opening, but a dish of hope for Haruka. Lucky selfies. He loves Sara. So here's their parents. That's a secret. The show and secrets. No breakfast. Oh my goodness. Nyantaro. Looking like Garfield had too much La Saga. Wow. Guess he's always trying to grant his little brother's wishes. Wow, what a great brother. Kazu. Cats. I love Kitty's dish. Oh, said that out loud. Not at all. Okay. Oh, you don't say. Such a brother thing to say. It's me. It's me. It's me. All the blush. That glitch that the phones do. Whoa. Dude, are you waterboarding this? What the hell? Bro. I guess I should have suspected Toei was around people who did this stuff. Oh god. Is that his big brother or dad or something? Oh god. Why do they use sharp ass rulers? What a calling card. Had to bail him out. Take me with you. Huh. God. Nissan. Okay, big bro. Damn, I feel sad now. Wow, the same thing. Dish up for my brother. So they need money. Two brothers. Having to do some bad things for it. And here we go with this guy. Whoa. Good God. They swapped their boxes. So that's it. That was Toei's secret. He had a gun. So what's his? Yeah, Kuji. Oh goodness. Damn. Some devil's lettuce up in here. Man, they got a whole operation. Oh god. Nyantaro, no. Such a cute name. That's a big boy. No, 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 no. That ain't catnip. Yo, God. It's gonna be a very high cat. Oh, there you go. Ask and you shall receive. Nyantaro. This cat's just around. That ain't real fish buffet. Fat ass cat. God. Oh, goodness. Jesus. Oh, no. That's not good. This show is too real, man. It's like ridiculous and silly, but it's so real. Like, too real. Oh, what? Oh, God. Why? Dude. It can't be. Why was his arm like. Jeez. Couples only. Oh boy, you know what this means. The only way you're getting in there. Huh? Oh my goodness. Well, it's happening anyway. Alright. Of course, like how we saw before. They need water. Little amphibious things. The Tao. Agents of Evil. That's a way to say it. Why would she send a picture to him? Yep. Chasing a fat cat. As a lovely little couple. What is this place? Darling. You gotta at least play the part. And chasing holding hands. On the rides too. Nyantaro looks so chill. Who is this cat? Definitely has 9 lives. My precious little brother. I had one of those. Whoa. Can't. They're both desperate. Well, I would say Toei more so. Whoa, corpse. Oh, 38. Cat abduction. So that's who we saw at the end of last episode. He was like executed. What the hell? So he was a furry. Oh, you're just admitting to it. Okay. And no connecting. This door. The hell? Yeah, they extracted his desire until he became a corpse. So yeah, this is what we saw. The hell? And yeah, that. What? I don't understand. The show is like it's like a stage play, like on crack. Actually, I can't even say that. I don't like this is like something else. Yeah, another musical song. Don't let go of your desires. All alike. All connected. Ring out the desire. So like people's like individual desires that's not like connected to the whole. Also, what the hell? It's very yaoi. Ring out the desire. The hell? And there's no other cop gonna say anything about that? No one's questioning that? About why they killed the guy? Yeah, this corpse. No? Nothing? Just very symbolic and conceptual. What? I guess the answer is yes. You cat bastards. Oh my goodness. This show, dude. Floating cats. Boy, I'll say. What? Huh? Really? A Kappa zombie's doing. Oh. I guess right. They were carrying all the boxes last episode. And amazing. And now it's cats they're carrying. And it's lining up with the fortunes. Man. Poor Toy. Oh, that was great. Such a real looking gun. It's like animated way realer than everything. Makes it more fucked up. For Haruka. Need each other. Well, that's all Kepi needs. Oh god, he has to do it every time? Oh my god. Jesus. I can't. I just know. I just can't. No, that's not used to that. Just why are we doing that to these kids? I don't know. It's yes, I imagine that's what's gonna happen. But whose secret? Probably Toei, considering what we've seen so far. You cat bastards. That's an adorable name. This cat almost rivals the cats in Three Gatsu no Lion. The cats in that show are incredible. Watch that anime. Oh shit. It's the same song, eh? Oh no, it's for cats. Neko neko. Neko neko. No one can find out about this secret. Love this song. Won't expose my desires. The meaning of life. We're supposed to be connected. Oh wow. So yeah, this is the guy, right? It's him. Catch the ball, yank it out. Sarazanmai. Oh god. Alright, well that was fast at least. But. Alright, what is it? I want to be a cat. Real cat, for goodness. So that she would love him. Because she loved cats more than him. That is wild. Very sad. Secret's out. Ta-da! The bite sound. They got it down now. Doskoi. A. We see that in the beginning as well. I want to be connected. A. Leak. Protect our neighborhood cats. Nientaro. Oh my goodness. He stole someone's cat. Wow. And made it a stray neighborhood cat so Haruka could play with them. I guess because they can't just take it home. Wow. And yeah. That's crazy. Wow. Do anything for Haruka. Oh, snap. Can connect desires, can have a future, and I guess they eliminate those who don't. Oh god, our antagonists. Weird. Hello, Kepi. Shouldn't be stealing people's cats, because somebody loved that cat. And, eat shit, Kepi. Yeah, because they're a stray now. I guess they're chill going around, but whoa. All right. Whoa. What is that? Yeah, obviously. Pointing a gun. Like, yikes. Wow, are you serious? Damn. So they got like a gold one before? I guess he can always take his later in his mind. 5, huh? So probably realistically we'll only get to 1 wish by the end of this, huh? But I want to take, and he took the cat. Damn. Wow. Desperation we saw this episode. And understanding Toei more, but we'll talk about it in a second. Man, my arms around my knees. The day's long gone. What a great song. The courage to reach out. That's a great ending song. Love the lyrics too. Mission complete. Oh, so sweet. So nice. He still stole that cat, which is not good. That poor person who lost their cat. But I don't know, Niantaro seems okay, I think. I don't know. Still fucked up. But Haruka's happy. Oh goodness, passed out there. Whoa. What? Really? Okay, that was quite surprising and very telling, I guess, of his secret. Because we didn't see exactly what was in his box. I thought I could kind of see. It looked like maybe a bracelet within like a little container or whatever. I wasn't sure what it was, so you have to forgive me for that. But I wasn't sure, and they didn't talk about it, so I wasn't sure what to make of it. So regarding like him, I'm sorry, his name is slipping right now. Let me go back to last episode so I can see his name because it was in the description of that. Enta, because so far from what we've seen, like we saw with Toei this episode, which we're gonna talk about, but we didn't really have any insight into Enta other than that Enta was a very dedicated friend to Kazu, like extremely, and as we see, it's that extended into those feelings as well, and stole a kiss at the end there. Yantaro was like, oh, what? Yeah, that's interesting, and I guess that's his secret, that he likes Kazu. And I gotta give props to this anime, like a lot of props. Like Misato's, you told me like the things that you told me going into it, but seeing it for myself now, I absolutely see that this is definitely a very modern anime. You see so many things here, and even like Toei like dealing weed, it's like I've never seen that before in anime, like ever. Like I had to process, like wait, like it was like jarring to see in an anime like growing weed and doing that, because that's like I don't think I've ever seen that before in an anime. So I had to like process, like, yo, that's weed. That's some devil's lettuce right there. Oh, that cat ran off with a dime bag. Oh shit, And of course, there's more to be said there about that with Toei, but there's just so many things in this, you know, things that you just don't see in other anime. Like the show is very gay. It's very gay. You know, we got the two police officers, you know, the whole thing with the couples thing at you know, that Nyantaro at the park, the amusement park they went to, of course, the post-credit scene. And you never see that in anime, like ever. And again, I'm sure those exist. I just haven't stumbled across those in the reactions that I've done so far and those that people have requested me to do until now. This show has so many things like that, and you know, Toei's situation is so visceral, like with him having to deal with the very realistic looking gun. I feel like they made it a point to make it look so realistic just to drive home how fucked up it is, you know, that he has to do what he's doing, or he feels like he has to do what he's doing, you know, due to his desperation, due to his situation. You have Kazu, of course, trying to navigate, doing anything to make Haruka happy, even stealing someone's cat, making it into a stray cat essentially, so Haruka could come see it and play with it. And of course, the selfies that Kazu has to take, you know, to keep Haruka happy, because Haruka, you know, it's like, oh, I'm friends with Sara-chan, you know, that's his secret, you know. And of course, Kazu has to act like the disinterested older brother in that aspect, you know, regarding Sara. But of course, it makes him happy to see Haru so happy. You know, that's why he keeps doing it. You know, do anything to keep Haruka happy. And that's so sweet. It's so wholesome. I love that so much. But it's like, to what lengths, you know, he'll go. Makes me a bit worried, you know, how long he can keep this up in terms of doing things that's, you know, like stealing or whatever. I don't know. But for this episode, it certainly shows that he's willing to go to those lengths, of course, to keep Haruka happy, his precious little brother, which I feel a lot. You know, I have a very young little brother who I feel the exact same way about. I'd do anything for him. You know, I love to get him things and do things with him to make him happy. Like, that means a lot to me, of course. You know, so I feel that a lot. But it's just like, man, the lengths that he, you know, goes to, even so much as dressing up as the idol Sara, because Haruka loves Sara and he's willing to do that, you know, for him. Which this episode reminded me of what he said at the end of last episode about it, where he's like, I dress up as Sara, like I'm so messed up, you know, how he sees that about himself. Of course, that was in the midst of him being embarrassed and, you know, that being outed to everyone, the fact that he does that he does cross-dress as Sara and do that. But you know, there's that degree of like embarrassment, I won't say shame, you know, because he does it. And you know, when Haruka was showing it to him, you know, the blush, you know, because like, that's me you know, that whole thing. You know, it makes me wonder, like, if on the deeper level, of course, like how he feels about just doing that. You know, I'm sure of course he does it to make Haruka happy, but maybe he just, you know, enjoys that as well, and he's like maybe struggling, you know, though, with that aspect of it as well. But I don't know. But that's the point. This seems like the kind of show that would, of course, deal with that kind of thing. The show is not afraid to like go for that, delve into that, you know, no matter how uncomfortable it is, no matter how uncomfortably they present it in like the ridiculous ways they'll do it. Mostly with the Kappa, like that thing they do. That's like really the thing that's like, all right, you're just, you know, the butt stuff. You know? We learned about the dishes of hope. The one they got initially was apparently like big thank you they got from Kepi, the any wish they wanted, and freaking Enta, excuse me. You know, year supply of, oh god, cucumber rolls. Accidentally did a thing. Asked for a year supply of rolls and the cucumber rolls, and boom, big ass one dropped down. And now with these silver ones, they have to earn 5 to grant a wish. And that was a big thing this episode. It's about the desperate wishes of both Kazu and Toei. We got Enta in that midst as well, now that we saw that post-credit scene about, you know, now we know Enta's feelings for Kazu. That's a whole other thing. But for the most part this episode, you know, Toei, we saw his desperation, his situation where he has to deal weed, you know, as a young kid, you know, have to do, that's super fucked up. He shouldn't, of course, you know, it's like, fuck. Having a gun, you know, even pointing it at Kazu and Enta, like that's so fucked up. you know. And again, like the way the gun looks made it so much worse. The amount of weed he had, like he has a whole operation, you know. And I'm sure his brother like facilitates that, you know, and like makes him, or I have no doubt that their situation together, I'm sure Toei's brother is all he has in terms of family. That's his big bro. That's like his rock. That's like all he has, I'm sure. And that's how big bro is, so that's how he came out, you know. That's how he is, right? That's what he has to do, you know, to make money. They need money, right? It's that kind of situation, and it's heartbreaking, you know. And I feel bad for him. It makes sense why he's so rough, why he's out robbing cars and doing all this stuff, you know. And his desperate wish is to have a wish for his brother, not even for himself. That's how you know Toei's a good person, like deep down, or at the very least loves his brother so much that he doesn't have a selfish desire for himself. He wants to wish for his brother, you know, because his brother needs money, and you know he's trying to make money too. He's like, I'll make money, brother, and he's out here dealing weed and doing all this stuff, you know. It's like, damn, you know, fucked up. This poor kid, he wants to get this wish, and he was even willing to point his gun at Kazu, you know, to take his plate when he thought it would grant him the wish. You know, would he have pulled the trigger? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I like to think not, that he was just trying to intimidate him, but it's like, you shouldn't be doing that at all. I think his finger was on the trigger too. Like, dude, desperate. That's really fucking sad, you know. So he wants those 5 plates. He wants that wish for his brother, and that'll maybe help solve their problems, you know. I'm sure, like any wish, it's like a genie wish, as from what we've seen, but like it doesn't factor in your intent or what you really want. It's like, oh, here's a year supply. That's what you asked for, right? So hopefully by the end of it, whether it's, you know, for Toei's wish, whether it's for Kazu's wish for his brother, I would wager that by the end of this, by the time they get 5 plates in whichever way it goes, it's probably gonna culminate only in one wish. And hopefully, at least this is my hope, hopefully by that point they're connected enough, or you know, to each other, and enough that the wish that they make on it is, well, honestly, I hope they don't make the wish at all, and that by the end of it, it's like, oh, they made their own wish come true by doing it their own way, or not resorting to it, the genie's wish, essentially. Kappa's wish, I should say. You know, I'm very curious about Kappa lore, so I'm looking up Kappa Japanese folklore. Let's look it up right now. I'm on Wikipedia. Want to fight? Let's go. An amphibious kami, like a god? Oh my goodness. Found in traditional Japanese folklore, it's typically depicted as green, human-like beings with webbed hands and feet and a turtle-like carapace on their back. They're known to favor cucumbers, okay, that explains that, and love to engage in sumo wrestling. Doskoi. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah, they've incorporated tons of Kappa, like folklore and stuff. They're often accused of assaulting humans in water and removing a mythical organ called the shirikodama from their victim's anus. Butt stuff, there you go. So you have some stuff about their etymology. Another translation of Kappa is water sprite. Has a bunch of different names. You know, one of its names, Kawaso, means otter. So I think, yeah, we did see that. About their behavior, Kappa are usually seen as mischievous troublemakers or trickster figures. They have some very disturbing things about some of their more malevolent behaviors. Goodness. The cucumber, so at festivals people leave offerings of cucumber to the Kappa as a menace. So as water monsters, Kappa have been blamed for drownings, trying to lure people into water and pull them in with their great skill at wrestling, taking their victims for different purposes, which one of them gaining power by taking their Shirikodama, a mythical ball said to contain the soul. So there you go. I guess the soul, and along with all that entails, right? Like who you are, your desires, and within that within the show they pinpoint on that aspect, right? About desires, about this concept of connectedness, which seems like more of just a human thing outside of connectedness. That seems like the more overarching theme with just people in this show. And that's like, yeah, of course, the thing with people in general, you know, we want to feel connected as humans, like more than anything, right? And you know, with our secrets, I guess when we are able to share those and, you know, along with other people, you know, that does connect you more, of course. So, you know, you're more connected in that way. So that's like the overarching thing outside of like the Kappa stuff, though it definitely all ties in, you know, with the Shirikodama having the soul and, you know, desire within that, you know, your secret. Yeah, this is interesting stuff. So defeating the Kappa, it was believed that there were a few means of escape if one was controlled with a Kappa. Kappa are obsessed with politeness, so if a person makes a deep bow, it will return the gesture. That's nice. I guess they should. That's why they really shouldn't have called it a frog, you know. Ooh. The results in the Kappa spilling the water held in the dish on its head. Oh, and Sara means dish, so that's why the idol Sara says it a lot. Okay, and then why you see it in the subtitles as well. But she's saying like Sara, and that's who. Got it. Wow, everything ties into the Kappa thing. On its head, rendering it unable to leave the bowing position until the plate is refilled with water from the river in which it lives. If a person refills it, the Kappa will serve that person for all eternity. A similar weakness of the Kappa involves its arms, which can be easily pulled from its body. If an arm is detached, the Kappa will perform favors or share knowledge in exchange for its return. Amazing. Another method of defeat involves shogi, or sumo wrestling. Kappa sometimes challenges a human being to wrestle or engage in other tests of skill. That is incredible. They also have an aversion to iron, sesame, or ginger. Huh. That's cool. Oh, and some of the, you know, references and other things. I, of course, see Sarazanmai here. But it also says Pokemon. So Lotad, Lombre, and Ludicolo based on Kappas. Did not know that. So, yeah, very cool. We learned about Kappas. Also, I wanted to learn about Keto. Keto meaning Japanese. Keto is the sound a frog makes in the Japanese language, so they're ribbits. Got it. Okay, got it. That's amazing. Well, no wonder I kept calling it a frog. You know, there you go. All right, cool. Well, I think that's mostly it for this episode, man. Again, made me understand Toei a lot more, which is like big, you know, explaining like how he is, why he does what he does, because we've been seeing that since last episode, you know, the things that he's been doing. So, you know, hopefully through the course of things, you know, he's able to get to a point where, I don't know, maybe he gets his wish, or maybe, you know, things start to look up through being more connected with the others, and maybe that could lead him to a better life, a more legitimate life, where he can be happier while also doing what he feels he needs to do, which is make money, you know, but not putting himself, you know, in these dangerous situations, even though it's clearly that, you know, what he knows. So that, hopefully, Kazu could continue to make Haruka happy, because I love that, while also, you know, hopefully not going too far, which I mean, you know, nothing that brings harm to, you know, Kazu himself, you know, or may get him into trouble, which would maybe prevent him from making Haruka happy in the way that he wants to, which may even turn into just him being able to do it himself and not have to dress as Sara and do what he does, you know. Maybe he can come to a point where, you know, he can just do that, but or maybe even tell Haru, right? But of course, if Haru thinks it's not the real Sara, you know, of course, right, that's a problem. But yeah, very tricky, very real stuff going on. So I look forward to how these things resolve, and especially with that post-credit scene, you know, Enta doing that. Now, Kazu is obviously not going to know because Kazu is asleep, but, you know, for us, the viewer, it's like, okay, now we know how Enta feels, and which is probably a big part of his secret, you know, explains why he's so fervent about their friendship, and I'm sure they're just good friends anyway, you know, I'm not saying it's solely based with that, they're clearly good friends, but those feelings on top of it as well. So we'll see where all that goes, and that's it for this episode. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you to Misato's 30 Feet for requesting this weird ass anime, but very interesting and very real. And that's it. I'll see you next time. Peace.